Well, top 10 worst Nickelodeon shows. Hey guys, it's Contributor here, and I'm making this list. My bad, Nickelodeon throughout the years has just been really bad. Unlike the Golden Age that was really good, Nickelodeon is just suffered right now. A lot of the shows aren't even that good anymore to watch, and they've been focused on more sitcoms. And while I'm still watching Nickelodeon, I'm still not giving up on the channel. Here's a list of the shows that I just cannot stand. Remember Jimmy Neutron? Yeah, that was a really good show. However, when Sheen got its own show, it was just a massive face pump. Planet Sheen itself is just an unfunny show. The animation is pretty bad despite it being CGI. The characters themselves are pretty annoying along with Sheen's self. And the plots are really dumb. Honestly, this was the idea instead of a fourth season of Jimmy Neutron. This is a really bad spin-off to just a great cartoon. Well, I say this is the worst spin-off of all time. It's not a bad show. It's not Nickelodeon's worst. But Sam and Cat is just all painfully boring. The plots are boring. It's just these two babysitting, and it's just really generic. Not to mention that Sam came from iCarly and Cat came from Victorious, and both are really boring in a sitcom. My advice: go watch iCarly and Victorious, not this. Probably one of the most sexiest things Nickelodeon put on their channel is Mr. Meaty. I mean, look at this. Who wants to watch these two? The puppet designs of these characters are bad, and the voices are annoying. I just can't stand it. This show is just pretty painful to watch, and it's just one of those generic shows that Nickelodeon has. Now here's a show that I used to like but not anymore. Fanboy and Chum Chum. I have a new reason why I get now why a lot of people don't like it. It's annoying! The characters never shut up, the toilet humor is just gross, and the characters are just not fun to watch. This is just like SpongeBob. The only problem with SpongeBob is SpongeBob wasn't annoying all the time. Even in the modern seasons. With Fanboy and Chum Chum, yeah, no, this is not the same. This is definitely one of the most annoying shows I've ever seen.
Looking for a pet one day, Sanjay found a talking snake, and the perfect match was made.
Sanjay and Craig. This is definitely have more truly humor than Fanboy and Chum Chum. Honestly, there's a lot of episodes that are just too inappropriate for a Nickelodeon show. Like Sanjay Craig going to see a butt transplant. Why would he want to see that? That's gross. That's just painful. Or that episode where Sanjay gets a fart baby as a gives present to a fart baby. Ugh, no. God, this show is just disgusting. It's just one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. Is it the most disgusting show that Nickelodeon's ever put on? Well, no. Tag in the Power of Juju. Probably one of the most laziest shows I've ever seen. Now, Tag when he was in the video games was really good. However, he doesn't do as good if he starts an own TV show. The TV show is boring, the CGI animation is pretty lazy, and the characters are just bland and boring. And honestly, I don't have not that much to say about him. This is just a basic bad Nickelodeon show. But we have 4 more that are worse. Oh my god, Marvin. So, did you know that Fred came to Nickelodeon and he had 2 shows? Well, they both flopped horribly, and Marvin is probably the big example. The characters are just bland and boring, and it's just painfully generic and unfunny. I was like, why would Nickelodeon pitch this? It's just a dumb show. Let's move on. Pick Up Banana Cricket is definitely one of the most disgusting shows I've ever seen. This was originally my #1 for worst Nickelodeon shows. Well, I don't think it's the worst Nickelodeon show of all time. I still hate it. The animation is freaking disgusting and it makes problem solvers animation look good. The characters are annoying and it's just unfunny to watch. And hell, even Barney and friends got high rating than that. Yo, you're getting your butt beaten by Barney the dinosaur.
Buckle up, duckies, cause we got a rocket man. Delivering bread, flying crazy cause we can. Crazy.
Hey you. Yeah, you want to see a show where two characters who almost doesn't even look like ducks twerk all the time? Yeah, Breadwinner is that show. In fact, this show came from a YouTube video. Well, honestly, nobody wants to see these two twerk in front of the camera. The animation also is also really bad. Although I kind of like the designs of the characters. The rest of the episodes are boring, bland, and just unfunny. Definitely one of Nickelodeon's worst cartoons of all time. Yeah, no, we're not done with Fred yet. I can say, Fred the Show is the worst thing Nickelodeon's ever done. And I'm glad Lucas Crusoe left Nickelodeon. Fred is just unlikable and unfunny in the show. And the fact that Nickelodeon thought, hey, let's relive the show. It's just uncalled that they just renewed something like this. This is definitely the worst out of the sitcom. It's just unfunny, boring, and just annoying. Thank God the show got canceled after one season. Thank freaking God.